Hi everybody, Wayne Lambert here. In this particular video I will share with you just some data that strongly suggests how well-being programs that actually implement multiple targeted actions like we do have more success for overall change. The seriousness of rising disease and disability rates are now being recognised by not only economic experts and politicians but also business leaders and others across society. And that research was done by Stange and Wolf in 2008. In the UK, as far back as 1997, there has been a mix of insufficiencies, from inadequate healthy support and a decline in the quality of working life, to the government offering disconnected initiatives, and that particular research was done by Coates and Max in 2005. The combined issues have forced a need for an effective link between healthier work and an increase in productivity by way of offering more effective initiatives. According to the Department for Health in 2010, in 2003, the economic cost of mental ill health in England alone was estimated at 77.4 billion, with estimates of the total health burden in the UK ranging from 9% to 23%. That's just the UK alone. So preventing mental ill health via the implementation of supportive wellbeing programs represents a huge opportunity, and that is research done by PricewaterhouseCoopers in 2008. Lambert aims to do this via our work-life coaching programs. So what is the cost of mental ill health, absenteeism and lost productivity? Firstly, according to Coates and Max in 2005, absenteeism alone costs £11.6 billion per year. Secondly, the cost of work-related stress, and that's just depression and anxiety alone, costs businesses £70 billion per year. Thirdly, the cost of ill health in young people is currently at £8.6 billion per year, which, although is a cost to the economy, it will ultimately have an overall effect on future businesses and workforces for generations to come. Finally, according to the Office for National Statistics in 2014, 15.2 million days of work are lost, and this was just in 2013 due to mental health problems such as stress, depression and anxiety. So how do we use workplace wellbeing as a strategy? In order for Lambert to develop high-performance workplaces, we always prepare for long-term conditions and disability and help to contain the current epidemic of lifestyle-related diseases. Most workplace wellbeing theoretical approaches are associated with just small effects. However, large effects are found for some measures of interventions using motivation enhancement, and that is what we use a lot of, and that was a study done on by Hutchinson et al. 2011. According to Quintiliani et al. 2007, there are several guidelines from behavioural science that can guide program activities, such as goal setting and motivational stages of change, which again we use a lot of in our programs. Due to these and other research findings, Lambert delivers health and wellbeing motivational coaching and work-life balance initiatives. We, Lambert, encourage organisations to take proactive steps to mitigate psychosocial risks for their employees and help them realise the economic and societal costs of stress and other mental disorders on organisational performance. Therefore, encouraging employer interventions such as these. We aim to address this area through a comprehensive approach to assessment, prevention and appropriate intervention. And we look at the cost to the organisations from engagement, productivity and leave point of view. As the research suggests, from Limpman in 2013, as cited by Virgin Pulse 2014, suggests a highly engaged workforce drives profitability, also drives productivity and drives customer ratings, whilst also reducing shrinkage, turnover and absenteeism. Beyond Blue and PricewaterhouseCoopers 2014 studied the benefits of creating a mentally healthy workplace and report the following benefits. Firstly, a reduction in absenteeism and workers' compensation claims by 33%, plus a reduction in presenteeism alongside an increase in productivity, noting a 50% improvement. Finally, they reported that for each individual employee affected by mental health per year, 13 fewer days of being absent were seen and 17 working days. More time being productive, 127.5 hours per year. So, what is the average ROI of implementing multiple targeted actions such as these? Every £1 spent on addressing the critical success factors for change, the organisation will gain an average ROI of £14.50, 14.5%. These figures may vary depending on the industry and the size of the organisation. But to summarise, this data strongly suggests that well-being programs that implement multiple targeted actions have more success for overall change and ROI for organisations. So if you're ready to implement a corporate wellness program for similar results, then email us now at info@lambertwellbeing.com. Feel free to look at our other videos on how we do business. However, if you're not quite ready, engage with us by letting us know what your frustrations are to starting a wellness program. Comment on this and our other platforms on Lambert Wellbeing. Subscribe to our video on YouTube.